All right, so as I have previously mentioned, writing formulas in Excel can be very simple and very easy. We can make use of primitive values. We can make use of functions if we like. So we're just going to start from writing very simple formulas that makes use of primitive values. So what I mean by primitive values here is just, manually typing in things. So for example, I could go to any of my cells now and just write something like equal to 2 plus 2. So when I hit enter on my keyboard, I'm going to get that result, right? I could also do something like equal to 2 multiplied by 2. I get my result. I could do equals to 2 divided by 2. I could do equals to 2 raised to power 3, right? So 2 raised to power 3 basically is when I type 2, then I'm going to hold shift key and the number 6 on my keyboard. That's where you find the raised to power sign. So that's my 2 raised to power 3, right? So these are just very simple and straightforward formulas. We can make it a little bit more complex, just a little bit more complex by writing something like equal to 2 plus open bracket, then 2 raised to power 3, like this. Close my bracket, and then I'm going to hit enter. Then you are going to see my result, and everything basically works fine. Okay, that's me writing formulas just like I would write some formulas using my calculator. Now, where Excel becomes more powerful with formulas, don't let me even say more powerful, let me say a little bit more powerful, because we haven't really gotten to functions yet, is the fact that I can basically store the elements of my values in other cells. Okay, so for example, this is 2 plus 2, right? So the first 2 and the other 2, I don't necessarily have to type them out inside my formula. They are values that I can have somewhere else on my Excel. It could be on another workbook, it could be on another worksheet. As long as those values are sitting on some cells somewhere, I can still refer to them and use them in my formula. So for example, I'm just going to type in 2 here, and I'm going to type in another 2 here as well, right? That's like first value, second value. I want to add these two tools together, and I want my result here. So what I'm going to do is equal to, then I'm going to refer to the first 2, use my plus operator, refer to the second 2, and I can hit enter. I'm going to get exactly the same result. Now, I said this is more powerful because this makes it easy for me to update the inputs. Because if I was going to change this one, for example, from 2 plus 2, if I was going to change it to like 2 plus 8, then I'm going to have to come into the formula bar here and change this to 8, then press enter. Then I say, no, I don't want to use 8. I want to use 18. So I come back again, change this 8 from 8 to 18, right? So that's a little bit tedious. Now, the easier way to do something like this, if I wanted to do 2 plus 8, if I had the two elements of my values that I'm using in my formula stored as values on Excel, then it makes it easy for me to do such updates, right? So this cell E4 is not adding hard-coded 2 plus another hard-coded 2, is basically referring to some input cells. All right, so to update this from 2 plus 2 to 2 plus 8, all I need to do is go to one of these two and change it to 8 and press enter. Now, if I don't like that, if I want to use 18, I simply go there and change this one to 18. I press enter. You see, the result just continues to update easily.